Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video, I'll be teaching you how to use Jira Kanban. So we are here right now in Jira, and as you can see here, I have multiple projects that we can take a look at. Let's go ahead and create a new project. So what we're going to do is we're gonna go ahead and click on these right here. And then we're gonna go ahead and click on Jira software. And as you can see here are the projects that we have for software development. We also have the Jira work management, mostly focused for business, but you can pretty much use the same kind of things. So let's go ahead and click on create project right here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on software development, and here you can see Kanban right here. So let's go ahead and click this. So this is our template Kanban that allows us to move all different projects as boards or columns as well. So go ahead and have a read through all of this. And once you're happy, let's go ahead and click use template. You will now then need to determine what kind of project it will be. If it is a simple project, a one-time project, and it's something that doesn't require a lot of teams working, then let's go ahead and choose team managed project. Or if you want something more complex, go ahead and use the company managed one, but I do recommend only using this if you are an expert in Jira. So let's go ahead and click on team managed project right here. And then let's go ahead and add in our project details. So what I'm going to do is I want to create a promotional video production project. So essentially, we want to take a look at the different stages that we need to accomplish and how do we manage all of that. Once you're happy with it, let's go ahead and click on next right here. Then Jira will then create that project for you. And once that it is done, you will get a notification here on the bottom left, and just go ahead and click on go to project. So here is our most basic Kanban template. And as you can see here, we have a different items right here. So we have the to do, in progress, and done right here. And to create a task, all we need to do is click here and create an issue. So if you're not doing anything to do with code, then you don't need to take a look at these, but here are the different views that you have. So right now we are in board view, which is our Kanban itself. So I'm going to go ahead and create a ticket or a card or an issue right here. So let's click on this. So what are the stages that we have for video production? Well, you have the ideas and planning stage. So I'm going to click on enter. What else? Well, we have the pre-production stage. I'm going to click on enter. We have the actual filming itself. Then we have post-production. We have review and any feedback. And then any adjustments to that as well. So finalization and deployment. So this is something that you usually have for a production system. So we have ideas and planning. So let's go ahead and open this up. So all you have to do is just click on the actual card itself, and this is what we would see. So we would see the details of the card. So we have the task or the stage right here. We can go ahead and add a description. Say for example, this identifies the key components needed for a promotional video. Something like that. I don't know. It's really entirely up to you. But what things that you can do in here is you could then assign who will be leading this, or who will be, who this is assigned for. You can then add labels too if you want, and then who does it report to as well. And the nice thing is you can also add a child issue. So of course, ideas and planning is great, but it doesn't really tell you the exact tasks that you need to do. So to do that, we'll just go ahead and create a subtask by clicking on this. So adding a child issue. So what needs to be done? So say, for example, within the ideas and planning stage, you'd usually have brainstorming. So brainstorming video concepts and themes. What else? Creating a storyboard and get it approved by, say, the marketing team. And then what else? Let's go and say, we want to write the actual script for the promotional video here. And as you can see here, within these tickets or within this card are the child issues, but if you click on them, they are also cards among themselves. So say, for example, we can go ahead and assign this, each individual tickets, into whoever they are. And if you need to go back to the main ticket, we can just go ahead and click on these banners right here. And as you can see, it's all right here. So this is what this would look like. And you can go ahead and fill in the other ones in here. But say, for example, that we are in the ideas and planning stage. Okay, so we have set this to this person right here. And so this is what we have. And then say, for example, that we want to add a deadline as to when we want to do that. Within this Kanban template, there is no timeline or there is no deadline for this. To do that, all you need to do is click on configure right here. And as you can see here, this is the task that we have. These are the kind of things that we have at the moment. So what we need to do is we need to add in that deadline. So as you can see here at the bottom, there is the due date. And if you can't find any of those fields, you can just go ahead and search for them right here. So I want to add a due date. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this and then I'm going to go ahead and drag it here. So in the context field themselves. And then I'm going to go ahead and save it. Now let's go back to the task. And as you can see, this has updated. So now we have a due date. So let's say this due date is to be done in by next week. So let's go ahead and add that right there. And then as you can see, the deadline is right here, right now. Now say, for example, that we are working on this now. So all we need to do is just click on this and drag it right there. And as you can see here, this icon shows that there are some child issues within it. And imagine that, we're going through this and then it's unassigned. You can go ahead and assign this to the people, to your colleagues or your workmates. And then, everyone would take a look at this. And then imagine we can get it done. All of this is done. You can go ahead and do all of that. If there is any issues, then you can just, or if there are additional things that you need to do, you can go ahead and easily add more child tickets right here. But it allows you to take a look at how complete it is, when it is by. You can literally make this as organized as you can go ahead and plan everything out. Or as you can see, if it's if you're not sure what those tasks are, at least you have all of this as your to-do list or your backlog. So now that, say for example, all of this is completed, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this into the done icon. And as you can see here, we then get this tick right here. We get a tick saying that this card or this task is now completed right here. But imagine, you say that it's completed, but you missed something out and you need to put it back. It's just really simple. You just need to drag it back right here and it automatically does everything for you. Now, one amazing thing that you can do with the Kanban itself is that you also have a different viewpoint. So you have the timeline section that allows you to take a look at all of this and when does it start or when does it need to be completed by. So to do that, let's just quickly adjust this, because we have a due date, but we need to have a start date as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and drag this and then add it right here, and then save changes, and then let's go back to that, and now we have a start date. So say for example the start date is now, so you have 1 week to complete this. And then one extra thing that we need to do is we need to add an epic right here. So it says that there is no epic created, so let's go ahead and create our own very first epic. And as you can see here, what is the epic about? Well, let's just say the actual first video production. Here we are, and then let's go ahead and click this. So here is our epic right here. We just basically need to assign this and then create a start date, which is now, and then how long is the entire production. Say it's like 2 months, like that. Now let's go ahead and close this, and then let's go ahead and try to add that epic again. So it's right here, and as you can see, it's right here. So as you can see, it's all blanketed between one another. The epic itself is the entire production, as you can see right here. So if you are working on multiple productions with multiple tasks, you can go ahead and see all of that into one Kanban itself. But what I wanted to be able to do is to take a look at the timeline itself, and as you can see here, the entire 2 months work, the entire 2 months of this epic is all right here, and we can go ahead and view all of this. As you can see, we have only connected the first task into this epic, but if we go ahead and add this one in as well right there, and then take a look at the timeline, if we open it up, you can see that there are multiple ones right here. You can go ahead and manage multiple projects. Now what's nice as well is that you could filter things out in here as well, and go ahead and explore how to use all of this. But that is the fundamentals of using Kanban within Jira. I hope that you have found this tutorial useful. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, and we will see you guys next time.